Hello everyone, my fellow boxers. Today, by popular demand, we're going to show you the top exercises with a barbell while seated. This is very important and very necessary, and I believe that this will help you become stronger, faster, and most importantly, smarter and more experienced in your training. These are the top barbell exercises you can do while sitting. These are very effective exercises that not only help with punching, but are generally considered to be overall developmental and strengthening exercises, especially for the upper torso. So, of course, they help in boxing and also help you feel that confidence in your strengths. And as they say, these stable things, the stabilizers get trained through these kinds of simple exercises. Well, let's get started. The first exercise is also, well, kind of a very old exercise. It used to be done in many different sports. It's very simple. It's like you're swimming. So the barbell is 10 kilograms originally, but if you weigh more than 90 kilograms, you can use a 20. That's it. This exercise is done easily, just like that. Take a slightly wider grip. There you go. A little narrower. You should have it so that it's about at shoulder level, and you make a full, well, your bar should make a circle. That's it. And now in the opposite direction, you can make a bigger radius if you want. Some people call this exercise, like you're faking a punch. So you're imitating a punch. That means the muscles, the whole striking group are tensing up, but they absolutely do not get stiff. That's a myth. Straighten your arm. There you go. Straighten your elbows. Obviously, you shouldn't overdo it with this. Now, in the opposite direction. There you go. Good. Each exercise is done depending on your strengths. It's better to use timing here, anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, or you can even hold it for up to 3 minutes. The next exercise also has a kind of specific character. The body stays in place, but the arms move. And here the arms are straight. There's a position where you do it with bent arms. And there's a position where you do it with straight arms. The straighter your arms, the more load is placed on your shoulder. The more bent your arms, the more you rely on momentum. So it's more about the rotational part. You move only your arms. Try to keep your body steady. Which way is easier for you?
Like that.
It's easier this way, right? There you go. Straighten it. There you go. Try to press your legs down so you can really feel the floor. If you need to, push against the floor. There you go. Now look, lift up, up. Now look, do the same thing, but touch your ear with your hand. Try to straighten your arms. There you go. See how you're losing your balance? Oh, very good. There you go. Now lower it right here. There you go. Grab the bar like this, there, and try to do about 40 reps like that. Breathe, breathe, help. There you go. The strongest movement is exhaled. There you go. Now try with a narrow grip. There you go. Don't flare your elbows out. There you go. Tighter. Now try the widest grip. In. Good. Now switch to a reverse grip. There you go. In this same position. And like this, so your fists are facing up. So here we are also working your forearms. Let's go. So you don't have to push yourself to the limit with these exercises, but you definitely need to include them in your training because, as I said, they really help. This is where strength and technique come together. Here's another exercise that's also impact-based. All of these exercises are literally prescribed by boxers. So it's not just one kind of pushing exercise as most people think. For example, there's this kind of exercise that's done in a short range. You don't want your wrist to bend, you just do it simply like this. Good. Whoa, it's spreading out. If you can spread it out like this, you can also throw it upwards the same way. It all depends on the weight. There, a little wider. There you go. And the same thing. There you go. Which way is harder?
This way?
It's harder this way. But if you hook it from below, there are different distances. Yeah. It heats up quickly. And this is a lightweight. There, let it go. the next exercise. I really like this one too because, well, the principle seems simple, but on the other hand, it's quite illustrative. So this moment, when you throw it up and down, one of the key points in extension is the triceps, the work of the triceps. A lot of things are actually connected to the triceps, to developing the triceps, because strikes can be both twisting and untwisting. The simplest way to train it is like this. Keep your elbows fixed and just lift it up. You can, like boxers do, add a little explosive movement at the end, but try to keep your elbows in the same place. This is also a simple exercise. There you go. But it's effective. So keep your elbows fixed. Yeah, just like that. See, you need to do it cleanly. You should do this 300 times. But in your case, at least 15 or 20. See, it's a necessary exercise too, because it will make your punch faster. But if you overtrain, if you bulk it up too much, you won't have any punch at all.
How do you actually avoid overtraining, especially during your workouts?
Well, to avoid overtraining rather, to actually overtrain you'd really have to try. So that's why these exercises aren't given strictly. The coach assigns them when they're supposed to be given. That's enough. Here's another one, also a simple system, that is twists. And there's another system also from this same position. When you do movements like this, you don't need to jerk anywhere, you don't need to speed anything up, and so on. Because these exercises, everything related to the spine should be done calmly and only with a healthy spine. So if you're unwell, it's better for you to consult a doctor. Here's another very good exercise. A really useful thing when you pick up the barbell. As they say, from the legs, all along the length, up and down. This is also done calmly. Here too, you can use different angles. There, you see, that's how you work with the striking motion and lock it in place. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Once, crossed over. Once, crossed over. Straight. See, this is your stabilization. So that the movement in your shoulder doesn't wander. Same thing here. You do it straight, you can even bend it all the way. See how simple it is. Stretch out your right hand like you did when you threw the punch. Now tense your fist. Tense it. Come on, tense it, tense it. I said, yeah. Tense your arm so I can't lower it. About. Now let's do the opposite. Come on, tense up. There. See, on one side, your muscles hold well only downward. But in the opposite direction, see, not at all. But that's not the problem. The problem is right here. Tense up. There you go. Now, the other side. There, resist. These are your stabilizers, see? You have to be, well, very steady against a punch from all directions. It's better if your whole body moves together. See? Do you see what the difference is?
Yes.
That's the stabilization you're doing right now. Now grab the bar. Good. With a medium grip to the chest. Now look, you need to move forward and then back. Move your whole body forward. That's it. And back. Push forward like that. So that the inclined part and the pushing part are aligned. There you go. Just be careful. Don't go too far, don't overextend. This is very important for the strike, so you don't lose your balance during the hit. When you do the exercise with weight, you'll never go further than you should. See, it's all very simple. Very good. Put it on your legs, on your legs, on your legs. Now change your grip. There, lift it up. And now look. This is how you turn it over. That's it. Yes, yes, yes. But you, wait, put it down. You're somehow twisting your wrists in a strange way. There you go. There's nothing complicated about this. That's it. See? You don't need to twist your elbows here. This is just for working your stabilizers, nothing more. See? It's not hard. It's one of those killer exercises. That's it. You twist it all the way to the end. Just be careful. You should only do this at a skillful level, so you don't go past the proper limit. That's it. You tilt it all the way over, little by little. Yes, the angle is very important. This exercise already requires a certain amount of strength. So basically, just try it out for yourself, just to get a feel for it. Because the stabilization aspect here is much more intense. Because in one hand, you're holding the bar horizontally. And when you start working with it in that position, well, it's a pretty tough exercise. That's one part of this exercise. And the second part of this exercise is when you spread the bar out like this. If it feels too hard here, you can use a lighter weight, but unfortunately, straighten it out. See? That's what stability is. There you go. Tough, isn't it? Yeah. Exactly. See? Yeah, yeah. You need to keep it straight. Go ahead and try. No, no, no. Turn the bar over like this. I'm telling you, just give it a try. Here. There you go. It's a slightly different effect, but still it all relates to the straight punch. That's enough. Develop yourself. So we are showing all these routines to once again highlight the depth of boxing. The depth in terms of boxing strength, meaning how versatile the development is for boxers, because with the barbell, yes, well, it's something you absolutely have to do. I'll say it again, because strength is multi-layered. That is, everything that concerns the bar is already endurance. You can also develop explosive power here, but mostly it's really about working on endurance. So you don't need to do it all the time. Once a week is enough, but do it with high quality. So weave it into your program. Make use of it. Good luck and love. See you.